TV back on your screens. Latest Liverpool news in the feed. Who we signing? Who's going? Every headline got the whole place knowing. Rumor mill spinning all night. Red shirt talking contract fights. Names get tossed and the smoke clears. You want truth? I bring it right here. Hold up, wait, check the tape. Big move coming. What's the shape? New deal, buy. Tell me why. Every fan wants the inside. Fozi TV, Fozi TV. Back on your screens for the latest news. Fozi TV, Fozi TV. Who is signing? Who is going to? Fozi TV, Fozi TV. Contract talk and the breaking news. Fozi TV, Fozi TV. Say the name, I'll bring the truth. Agent calls on a Tuesday night. One more clause and it might be right. Club to club with the papers ready. You know the move when the pitch gets heavy. Some stay, some wave goodbye. Some walk out with the red still bright. Every post got the fans in motion. Every update causes that commotion. Hold up, wait, check the tape. Big move coming, what's the shape? New deal, buy. Tell me why. Every fan wants the inside. Fozi TV, Fozi TV. Back on your screens for the latest news. Fozi TV, Fozi TV. Who is signing? Who is going to? Fozi TV, Fozi TV. Contract talk and the breaking news. Fozi TV, Fozi TV. Say the name, I'll bring the truth. One by one, let it land in black and white. We understand. Signed, sealed, gone by dawn. Then we move and the show goes on. Fozi TV, Fozi TV. Back on your screens for the latest news. Fozi TV, Fozi TV. Who is signing? Who is going to? Fozi TV, Fozi TV. Contract talk and the breaking news. Fozi TV, Fozi TV. Say the name, I'll bring the truth.
Morning, all morning. Just checking the sound. Sorry about that. Yeah, just checking the sound. Hope everybody's okay. Sorry, I didn't do anything yesterday. I meant to do a stream yesterday, but yeah, I was too busy, man. I was doing another stream somewhere else, and then I saw the Coppish guys doing their own thing. It was a great stream by the guy, but by the way, by the Coppish guys, honestly. Matt, Cow, and Drifty. Yeah, it's funny. It's really, really good. So yeah, I just decided to watch and just relax, man, because I've just come back from work as well, and I was pretty tired, but yeah, I'm here now. That's what it's all about. Yeah, Andoni Iraola has finally spoken, innit? I swear, I only seen the first bit, 1 minute of it. I didn't watch any of it. So that's what we're going to watch, and we discuss what he's saying. I'm looking forward to it, to be fair, because the guy apparently spoke pretty well, so why not? But first of all, man, I'm sorry, like, I haven't been on lately as well. I don't know what it is, you know what I mean? It's you know, like, it's tough doing this and work at the same time and doing other streams. My brain ain't gonna be fully, you know, focusing on the fun bit. You know, we have a laugh and we have, you know, all that stuff we normally do. So yeah, I feel bad about it, to be fair, guys, honestly, because when we was doing consistent stuff, it was very, very good. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'll try to get back to it some sorts over the weekend because I'm off over the weekend. I can't believe it. Like the World Cup final falls on the time I'm off. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of things like I have to apologize for, and that's one of them anyway. Yeah. So guys, we're gonna obviously talk about the game, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Let me just set it up. There's a lot of things as well we could talk about other than just Andoni Iraola, like transfers as well. We haven't spoke about for a while. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to fix it here. There we go. I use Twitter. I don't really use YouTube because I don't know with YouTube. I don't trust it at all. So I use the videos from Twitter. It's easier for me, if you know what I mean. I could minimize the screen as well. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Apologies. As I said, like I did say I'm gonna be consistently doing it on a regular basis, but when you're doing other streams and coming back on your own one, and it's too much. It's too much. But big up everybody, man. Let me just check out who's in the chat, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Of course, I promoted this a while ago. Please follow me on TikTok, on Fozi79 on Twitter as well, and I'm on Instagram. I am on Twitch. I am on Facebook. TikTok. My name on Twitter is Fozi79. That's my personal account, but I've got obviously Fozi TV on there as well. So please follow both if you can. Big up, Mr. Connor, man. Always messaging me. I appreciate you, my brother. Honestly, Connor, appreciate you, my brother. Big up TW. Snake group everywhere, bro. The snakes. Big up Touchline. I saw you there yesterday. It was good chat. I enjoyed the chat, man. I see old people on there, familiar faces in the chat, of course, and yeah, it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, man. Big up Natasha, of course, always. I hope your dad's doing well as well. Yeah. So let's go. Big up Rodrigo, I see you there, bro. Big up Mr. Beans and Toast. Big up Mr. Clive as always, bro. Big up, bro. Always supportive. I know you tried in the guys' channel. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna force you guys to go to channels you don't want to go to. Yeah, man. Big up Barovian. I haven't seen you for a bit. I hope family is good. Big up socials as well. Big up my guy. Yeah, England, man. England's doing pretty well. You know what I mean, listen, like I said, I don't get mixed with politics and football. I don't, because if it was like that, like if the whole Liverpool City is against England, why are Liverpool players playing for England then? Even our legends plays for England. So there's no excuse for that. So yeah, I think people need to calm down with things like that. Mixing politics and football is too much for me. I'd rather just just concentrate on football, enjoy life, because life is short, guys. We're not here for very long. You know what I mean? So just enjoy what you can, man, before you regret it, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so let's go to the Andoni Iraola press conference, see what he says. I'll pick out little bits and then we discuss it further. But please hit the like, subscribe, all that stuff. I've seen my last stream, only 21 likes. I was saying, what? That's the lowest I've had for a long time in regards to live streams. But yeah, please hit the likes and subscribe and all that good stuff as well. So yeah, let's go to this. Let's see what Andoni Iraola is going to say. I feel sorry for the lad because I think he deserves more. I think, if the backroom staff is not fixed and he just come in, it's unfair on him. It's unfair to judge a manager like that. Yeah, this club is a mess. I've said it for a while and I'll stick by it. If no one wants to hear it, it's up to you. I'd rather have a club that's, winning than losing. You know what I mean? Guys, we've been here for 16 years with these owners. Where's the consistency? We are performing as a fan base, but where is their consistency? That's what I'm asking. Where are they? Where are these owners, man? Where's their love for that football club? Where is their investment? That's what you're here for. They don't care. What a joke. Honestly, we are a joke of a football club, man. How did we come to this? I just don't understand, and we allow it to happen every time, man. I'm sick of it, man. I am sick of it. I'm going streams now. I don't even know what to say. I mean, they asked me about transfers. We ain't got no transfers. There's nothing, man. Let's just hear. Maybe he'll give us, something special. Yeah, big up Touchline, man. Big up Rodrigo, of course. Uh, the old school's here. Oh, we're not gonna do this channel today, guys. He's got things to do. But I'll be on Drifter's channel after that. If you know. Big up Hugo. I'll see you there, bro.
Style of play, what you're hoping to produce here at Liverpool?
It's a great question for the first one. I would like to.
Let me just put it out there. He would definitely get new shiny teeth. You know how it works in Liverpool. They take you to the best dentist in the world. So Jurgen was like this when he first came, remember? You know what I mean? And, he's got that shiny teeth nowadays.
To give them a team that they can feel proud of. It's a great question for the first.
Style of play, what you're hoping to produce here at Liverpool?
It's a great question for the first one. I would like to give them a team that they can feel proud of. I think football, and especially Liverpool for me, is about connecting with the people, connecting with our supporters.
I like that.
I've been in the other side at Anfield. I've experienced, I always say, the goal that Kirsa scored in the first game of the of the past season, where you
Check
can
this out,
feel the
guys.
stadium. And I would love to have this every game we
Blackout.
play. And it has to come from us, from inside the pitch. And we have to be a team that we know works hard, intense, aggressive, vertical, so everyone can be identified. Everyone can feel comfortable, supporting this team.
I like that start to the conversation. He wants a team that be proud of. He wants to connect with the fans and all that stuff. That's something Arne Slot didn't even say. Something Arne Slot was not interested in. You know what I mean? The guy didn't even move his family to Liverpool or anywhere near England. So it just goes to show, innit, the professionalism. Like, you need professionals at your football club that's in the highest order. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you're going to be one of those football clubs that just in the wilderness. You know what I mean? If you look at last season, it's just a prime example. The guy won the league the season before. He thought he was untouchable. He's so arrogance. That's the thing that costs you at the end of the day as a head coach or a manager. When you think you're better than what you are, and then you lose focus of where the tunnel vision where you're supposed to be. It just goes all pear shaped. That's what happened to Arne Slot last season. You know what I mean? So with this start of this guy saying I want to connect with the fans, everybody knows what you do at Liverpool Football Club. Jurgen took him a while. Don't forget, guys, when Jurgen first arrived at Liverpool, he wasn't the best thing everybody was looking at. He had that German attitude, getting to, celebrating a draw against West Brom and then doing that, bowing down to the fans at the Kop and all that stuff. Something we're not used to, something we don't do in England. And then, he realized, like, people are leaving early. The fans don't like this German style of, bowing down and all that stuff. What makes Liverpool Football Club tick? What did he do? He went back in history, as I said many times, from Shankly all the way to himself, and realized in order to get this club going to win things, you got to get the fans on board. Once you get the fans on board, anything is possible for you as a head coach. You could just bulldoze through anything. And when the fans and the players, the coaches, the hierarchies, everybody connects, that's the best time to be at a football club. And if you look at Arsenal, why are they clicking? Because from top to bottom, they are all together, and that's what we were. And that's what we need to get back to, because Liverpool's best times is when the hierarchies all the way to the players and the tea lady and everybody else, Carol, as I always say, it was the best time at Liverpool Football Club. If we start doing that stuff again, get rid of these stupid people with 2-year contracts. It's got to be a long-term plan. It has to be a long-term plan. People that's proud to play to work for Liverpool Football Club, not people that want to stay here for 2 minutes and just leave it like that. Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes using us as a stepping stone. Richard Hughes is, it's Liverpool Football Club. How can we sit here and cry about, a recruitment guy just leaving, after 2 years, and he's only here just to get the transfers through the door? It's a fucking joke, guys. Honestly, like, wake up, man. Like, what is going on here? This is the mighty Liverpool Football Club, and we've got people here for a couple of years. And then you look at that Michael Edwards statement. It's like he never wanted to be here in the first place. Fuck off, you prick. Don't ever fucking come back over here. Your career will be a failure from here. I'm telling you. I'll put that on you. I hope you fail in your career, Michael Edwards, because you're a scumbag for what you did, mate. They got rid of Jurgen because of you, and then you pay them back like that. Come on, man. And yeah, they need to shape up. FSG needs to shape up. There's no excuses for FSG anymore, guys. They brought these people in. That's what I've been trying to tell you guys. This lowering expectations, like we don't want to win the league, we just want to finish top 4 and get a cup probably on the way. Shut the fuck up with that shit. I don't want to hear that crap. We need to start winning, mate. You can't let these people off the hook, because we're not in this problem because of you. We're here because of them. They chose these people. They brought these people in. They told Jurgen, I'm 100% convinced they told Jurgen, Michael Edwards is coming back. Live with it or not. And Jurgen said, I'm gone. That's what I think has happened. Now look at the consequences. Look what we're suffering, guys. It's a fucking joke, mate. You can't let these people get away with it. I can't believe we're all sitting here letting these cowboys get away with what they did. We had a structure in place. We had a great manager. We had players that wanted to play for Liverpool. We had great players that wanted to join Liverpool. Now we don't have that anymore. Why? Because they let a cowboy manager be in charge of us, and they let these two cowboys come back to the football club, especially Michael Edwards, of course, Richard Hughes is his first time, but he brought Julian Ward, brought all those people that was with him before. You know what I mean? Don't get these people in that's not interested at Liverpool. Have a long-term plan, 10-year plan. I mean, have someone at the recruitment team that's got a vision for 10 years or something like that. We've got to do things like this. That's proud of Liverpool Football Club, rather than, chasing money about, I got to go to El Efitak or El Efitak or whatever they call it. El Halal, El Efitak or whatever they call it. The one Gerard always says. Yeah, the one he was managing before. El Efitak. Al Nassr and all that stuff. I allow this shit, man. I don't want to see people like this that's using us as a fucking stepping stone, man. I'm sick of it, man. I am sick of it. And that's why I say to you, don't let that foot, off the gas. You can't keep it on, because FSG is the problem here. They brought these people in just to stay up there so no one could get them. You know what I mean? When you're up there, you're beyond criticism, and they don't want to be criticized. That's why they brought these two idiots in. Now look at those two idiots. They want to go. It's a joke. Absolute joke. Don't ever put your foot off the gas. Leave it on there, man. Let them suffer, because they deserve it. They thought like, if we get Michael Edwards in and Richard Hughes, we're beyond the criticism. Nah, bro. No. It don't work like that, man. It's not your fault as a fan that where we are. It's them. Remember that. Just remember that. They put us in this predicament. Nobody else has.
In terms of that then as well, what do you feel the squad needs in terms of reinforcements?
Yeah, obviously we've signed 2 players already, but we need more players. We know this. The club is working on this. Me as a coach, selfishly, you want the players here the day one, ready to train from the pre-season, but we understand that football doesn't work like this, no? And I know.
The worry part of it is like, I like this guy. He was honest from the beginning. He said, I want more players. But the thing is, are they going to bring players for him? Are they going to be suited to Liverpool Football Club as well? Are we going to buy for the sake of buying, or players that fit the system that we have at our football club? That's what you need to look at, guys. We need players that's going to fit the system. We need players that's, that can play for him, that understand him, that will walk through a wall for him. You know what I mean? That's what we need. We don't need players that's going to come to the football club and, use it as a CV. Oh, this is Liverpool Football Club. If I come to this Liverpool Football Club, I could go to Real Madrid, or, I could get punditry after I retire because I played. I want someone like we used to buy before. You know what worries me, guys? I've got this feeling they're going to do that meaty signings again, low budget players that don't really fit Liverpool. Might get one more before the transfer window ends. It could be an Arne Slot season again. We tried to get Zubamendi, and then we went into the season with Chiesa. It could happen like this, because if you're prepared, you already know what players we're going to get. But now, I don't even know what we're going to get, because we don't know. I mean, we're not prepared enough. What kind of players does he need? Do we know? We don't. But we need. I know we need about 5 players, guys. It's only a few weeks to go before the transfer window closes in August. We ain't got long left. You're spending millions And you know when FSG, if they're spending millions, it's a nosebleed. So yeah, there's. I guarantee you guys, there's not going to be many signings, man. And if they are, they're probably just going to be squad players. To be fair, they're going to tell him use the squad that won the Premier League and the new players that we brought in. We work on it next season for the squad, more players. I've got this feeling that's the route they're going to go because it's a lot of money you're spending. It's a lot of money you're spending on new recruitments, but you're not even sure what you're getting. If you know what I mean. And you got only a month, less than a month to go. It's crazy, man. I can't believe we're in this predicament. Honest to God, guys, like it's a fucking joke where we are, man. Guys, you know, like the scariest part of it is Chelsea could be better than us next season. Man City could be better than us next season. Man United could be better than us next season. Arsenal, of course. This is our rival. This is our rivals for league titles. They're all preparing. Look at Man United buying £30 million players instead of like 80 million, £100 million they normally do. They're getting that structure in place with hard workers that's willing to do, you know, balls that's willing to work, you know, off the ball as well as on the ball as well. So a lot of stuff they're working on, you know, humble players that's not, you know, that hasn't got egos and all that stuff that they used to buy. They've gone, the Man United have stepped away from that. They're doing what Liverpool used to do, you know what I mean? Buy the players that fit the system, but don't over-expend at the same time. This Santos kid is a good player, you know. People are sleeping on that. I really rate him. I think he's good. He could play as a DM and he could play as a 6. I mean, Chelsea have done themselves wrong, in my opinion, in that one. I think he's a brilliant young player, and he's got a future, man, in football. I'm telling you guys, he's already playing for Brazil as well, and then they're bringing in Tielemans, but I heard there's an injury over there. Edison, I've heard there's an injury over there. But gradually they could get the right players in Man United. And, you know, I don't want to sit here for another season, Man United finishing above us. And the worst part of it is Man United could be closer to the 21 than us. You know what I mean? And Andoni Iraola, it's not fair on him either. You know what I mean? Getting into a season with limited resources again. It's crazy, guys. Don't ever, I swear to you, don't ever take your foot off the gas, man. These people deserve the criticism. They brought us this shambolic people in our football club. It's not our fault. You know what I mean? We had a structure in place for 10 years. They stepped away from that. They tried to get rid of it last season, the Jurgen structure, from under 9s all the way to the senior team. He left a structure in there where we can play this type of football with the next manager, and we still compete for the league and Champions League. As soon as we stepped away from that, look at us, man. We're all over the place. And don't expect this head coach to be like Jurgen Klopp. He's not the same. He's a different type of manager. So don't try to compare them to. We need to like regain confidence in this football club. We need those players to start playing for the fans again. There's a lot of things we got to work on, and unfortunately, you know, we're just I'm just fed up, to be fair, guys. Honestly, like how we got here, and we allowed that to happen as a fan base as well. Real fan base don't accept this, man. I'm telling you. Fan base that love a football club, they fight for their football club. The only time we fight is when it's tickets and things like that, or Super Leagues. And what about on the pitch? 16 years later, we're still inconsistent. You know what I mean? When are you gonna like say enough is enough? Fuck these motherfuckers. Get rid of them. You know what I mean? Like, what has John W. Henry done for you apart from saving you once? All these trophies we got is because of the talent of that manager, Jurgen Klopp, even with Arne Slot winning one. It's all because of what Jurgen has set up over here. Now people have realised it was never about Michael Edwards. It was always about Jurgen. And I guarantee you, those people that was criticising Jurgen down the years regret it as well. Because we was listening to these stupid people that was trying to brainwash us into getting rid of Jurgen all those years. Now look at them now. They're nowhere to be seen. It's a joke, man. How did we allow that to happen? The guy was working with limited resources. Every single time he wins a league or a Champions League, they give him some meaty signings every single time, like right after that. You know what I mean? It's a fucking joke, man. This club I'm done with, I swear to God. Like I've got this feeling it's going to be the worst transfer window ever, and we're going to say, you know what? At least we tried, and all that. You know the way we go on, like stupid people. We are dumb. I'm telling you, mate. We deserve Arne Slot. I wish he stayed. I swear. I know I keep saying it. I wish he stayed there just because of those dumbass fans that accept this shit. I wish Arne Slot stayed, man. Yeah, but let's get back to this.
Club is working hard.
Sorry. Argentina hang on, what am I saying there? Sorry about that, Connor. So Argentina, the world is dependent on you. Get out of here, you scumbag, man. What are you saying that stuff, man? Come on, man. We've got Ireland playing for us, and I'm saying we've got the majority of the players that are Caucasian, they're Irish, bro. Come on, man. Big up Barofian. Support your own home nation, Connor, man. Come on, bro. I hope England beat Argentina. Yeah, I don't know this motherfucker's name. Infantino's Princess Hormonal Messi. Get out of here, man. Yeah, well, they want Messi to win in it, but it is what it is. Great. Yeah, big up G man, big up bro. Just going through the comments. I don't want to be rude to you guys. I mean, at least it's the least I can do. Yeah, not bad, Clive. He's talking to Clive, going through the comments still. Yeah, I like when people talk. It's quite good. Fozi, you sounding tired. And get some sleep and rest. Yeah, listen, people don't know what I go through, innit? People don't know what I go through. I think the only ones that know is the regulars, Natasha. You know what I mean? I do 7 days a week. I don't have rest in between. You know what I mean? I switch from days to nights. So tonight I'm gonna do the night shift. It's just it's like this life is, and I do 12 hours a day, guys. I don't do 9 to 5. I actually do 12 hours a day. So yeah, this is my life, and I try my best doing streams for you guys. All I ask for is the support. That's about it, really. I don't ask for anything else. I thought the interview was great. Yeah, it sounds great so far, bro. I just hope it continues, man. Let's go back.
To get those ready to train from the pre-season, but we understand that football doesn't work like this, no? And I know club is working hard to get those signings, and I'm trying obviously to help also.
Just to gauge where the current group is at, what conversations have you had? I'm thinking, have you spoken to on the slot about what happened last season? Also, the likes of Virgil van Dijk, the likes of Alisson as well. Have you spoken to them? Because they're two players as well with just 12 months left on their contract.
Yes, I've spoken, especially with all the players that have been in the World Cup, that especially the ones that have already been eliminated and are enjoying their holidays. I didn't want to disturb them or bother them while the World Cup was ongoing, but I think have been very good conversation. I'm also using this couple of weeks I've had before we start properly the first team trainings to talk with a lot of people around that work every day here, and those are the ones that are helping me create, I think, a good environment so our players can perform and can, let's say, we can maximize their abilities. Okay, thank you.
I like that. I like, he's spoken to the players, the senior players especially. Everybody's talking about Alisson leaving and all that stuff. We need Alisson, man. We need Van Dijk. Goalkeepers, can go on to their 40. I'm not asking Alisson to be here till he's 40. Of course, he wants to retire in Brazil probably eventually and all that stuff. But keep him as long as possible, in my opinion, next 2 to 3 years, and then, just hand it over to whoever's going to take over eventually. I think we need Alisson, guys. I know he's injured every single time and all that stuff, but sometimes he has a season he's fully fit. So hopefully next season he'll be focusing on Liverpool Football Club rather than Brazil. He's already, obviously, he said this is his last World Cup. The last one, obviously, this one that's just going still. But, he just needs to listen, guys, fully focused. Alisson is the most dangerous goalkeeper in the world. So I just hope he goes back to that as well. So, but it's good. It's good that he spoke to Van Dijk and, Alisson and players like that. Obviously, the players that's been eliminated from the World Cup. And, I hope they buy into his, ideas and all that stuff. I don't think the Premier League is as strong as what it used to be, guys. You got to look at it from a point of view of Man City is no longer Man City anymore. This was our, competition in the past when we used to go for 90 points, 99 points, 100 points. That kind of points ain't going to exist anymore. So we need to find a spot where we can challenge, but, without any pressure at the same time as well. So, I'm not giving up on anything, guys. I think every season we should be challenging for the league title because we're in this predicament because of their ownership, the way they behaved, recruiting these 2 Cowboys and, getting away from a structure. So 3 Cowboys, including Arne Slot, getting away from a structure that was in place that could have won you more league titles eventually, even without Jurgen Klopp, if you know what I mean. But Yeah, I don't think they want to win because winners don't behave like FSG. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'll keep going on about them. Real winners don't behave like our owners because they're not interested. You know, like if you want to win things, you fight. You do by any means necessary, and they never do that, man. And we always sit here talking about how good of a business they are. Commercial things, listen, every club has to have the best commercial team, don't they? That gets you investment and all that stuff. Every team has that. But you're forgetting, guys, at the same time as well. Why they're doing great business for, supposedly for Liverpool Football Club, they're doing great business for FSG as well. That was a multi-millionaire company. Now it's a billionaire company. You know, like Liverpool, you know, exposed them out to the world. It was Liverpool that did that. It wasn't Red Sox. It wasn't Penguins and all this nonsense they own. It was Liverpool. When you own Liverpool Football Club, you're open to the wider public, and then you become even richer. And you know, people want to be part of that, you know, that company. And that's what happened with FSG. If it wasn't for Liverpool, they would never get that exposure. There will still be Americans that's struggling with the, you know, the major league of baseball and all that stuff. Liverpool did a lot for them, but they don't appreciate Liverpool enough to get success in a consistent basis. That's what pisses me off, guys. Like, they can't get away with this. Honestly, they cannot get away with this, guys. We need to fight this. 16 years is far too long, man. It's far, in my opinion, anyway. I know like people are weak-minded nowadays. They just say, because I was born, you know, when we wasn't successful, I don't really care about success. As long as, you know, my club is in a good health financially. Motherfucker, we're here to win trophies. I'm not here to think about Liverpool's finance, man. You know what I mean? It's a competition. That's what we're here for. What are we doing here? Talking about, and I see Tom and all them talking about fucking homegrown, this, I don't, listen, there's people at the football club that deal with that. I don't give a fuck about homegrown. Let them deal with it. They know what to do. Oh, this stuff we talk about, homegrown, this, finance, this, this. What about the football? When are you going to discuss the fucking football, man? Honestly, like, when are we going to talk about football? I'm tired, guys. Honestly, I am tired of these amateur people on YouTube talking utter nonsense, man. That's never played football in their life. Homegrown this, finance this. But what about the football? We're here for football. For crying out loud. That's what we're here for. We're not here for finance. We're the one who's fucking giving money away to these people buying kits and that and going to games. We're not here for that. They're taking your money out of your pocket every week. What are you doing here, man? Fucking buying memberships again. Why am I on the membership, man? They don't even give me tickets anyway. So why am I in the freaking membership, man? I have to buy a VIP every single time. That's too much. Nah, bro. Nah. I should just cancel the membership, man. But please, guys, like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll forever be grateful if you do that for me. Who do you think will win France and Spain tonight? Should be a good watch. You know what is Barovian? I think people are sleeping on Spain. They've only conceded one goal in the whole tournament. Yes, they haven't got the attack that France have or anything like that, but they could still grind out results, if you know what I mean. And everybody's just giving Spain, you know, it's over. Sorry, it's France, it's over. France is going to win and all that stuff. No, guys. You got to be careful with that stuff, man. I think, listen, on paper, France should win in it because of the attack and the way they play football, exciting, all that stuff. But, you know, I won't be surprised if Spain win either. In my head, France, you know what I mean? But I won't be surprised if Spain beat them. That's another thing as well, bro. So, yeah. I say France, but I won't be surprised if Spain beat them, to be fair. Because I think people are sleeping on Spain. One goal conceded in the whole tournament. That's crazy, man. Fozi needs some coffee, no sugar. Yeah, bro. God, look at the size of this, bro. I'm not that small, you know, guys. This actually cup is that big. People think I'm a small guy. Yeah, I'm about 6 foot. I'm all right. Yeah. So please, guys, always the likes up to 50. If you could get it for me, I mean, that's the minimum. Yeah. Big up Hugo, bro. Big up. See, I don't want to be rude. I always bring your chat up, guys. I mean, I don't want to just go through a stream, no chat and anything like that. The pole Barnsley all day long. All day long. Or what a player. Played on pitches where is muddy, bumpy, and bad tackles around. People forget that, Hugo, you know. You know, we was having a debate, nostalgia debate, on Don Husam's channel a few days ago. I'll let them speak in it. I don't know. You know when Drifty, Tom, Husam, when they go on, you have to just sit there and listen in, man. But there's one thing they forgot. Are the defenders of today better than those defenders of yesterday? That's what they didn't bring up, and that's what they forgot. I couldn't interrupt, man. I just let them speak. It was a great debate, so I just let it ride along. And I mean, yeah. So you got to look at the defenders of today. Are these attackers facing defenders that's gonna take them out, like Hugo said, and try to chop their legs off? No. This is sissy football nowadays. Pussy football. That's what we play nowadays. Come on, man. Let's be realistic, guys. There's no tackles anymore. Players go through and goal. Nobody touches them anymore. You know what I mean? Players dive around, jump on things. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah, they wouldn't last a minute in those days, man. Those defenders would chop your leg off back in the day. Honest to God, they will chop your leg off. Big up Tony, man. I see there. Big up Lucky. Big up Nate. Big up Copfather, my brother. Welcome back. What a shock. No Liverpool transfer news. It's not a shock. It's a norm, bro. It's a norm at our football club. They bribe us every single time and we fall for it. Watch at the end of it, Connor. We're going to say, at least we tried. You know how it is. At least we tried to compete in the transfer window. Pussios, man. Get out of here.
Carl, can you just say who you are and the organisation you're from, please, Carl? Just the first one.
Carl Marker from the Press Association. Welcome, Andoni. Just talking about that, do you understand what it means to be Liverpool manager? You say you've spoken to people about around the club about it, but do you understand what the job means?
Yeah, I want to think I understand. Probably until you are not here and until I don't go through certain experiences, I will not fully know. But I'm here to experience those situations. I'm ready for it. I understand this is a massive club. Everything that I'm gonna say now, it's gonna go to big scrutiny. You have to be very aware of the mistakes, but I wouldn't like also to be too careful. I would like to act quite normal. We were talking to Tony now. I'm not gonna live in my bubble, just training ground, home. I would like also to go to the city, experience the city. I know some places I will have to take some pictures, so I will have to, but it's part also of the magic, no, of being the Liverpool manager.
You see, you could tell he studied the Liverpool way. That's what I've been trying to tell you. Arne Slot never studied the Liverpool way. That is the difference between these two managers, if you know what I mean, guys. As I said many times, now people are using it. I've noticed on other streams. I said what makes the club tick is the fan base. Once you get them on board, once you get them on board, nothing can stop you. Honestly, nothing can stop you. And that's what I like about this guy, man. He's talking about going to the city, getting to know the locals and all that stuff. You got to sell that. You have to sell things like this. Otherwise, if the fans turn on you, there's no way back. As we saw with Arne Slot last season, it was the fans that drove Arne Slot out. It wasn't Michael Edwards, it wasn't FSG, and it wasn't Richard Hughes. It was actually the fan base. Mike Gordon had to come back from America to send that guy packing. That's how strong the fan base is. You get the fan base involved. You made them part of it. You made them the focus of the team. Oh man, we could beat anybody. We can beat anybody, and I love him for that. Honestly, I love him for that. For just speaking about it right there. Get to know the locals. That's what Jurgen did, man. That's what Jurgen did, and once Jurgen understood the locals and how we are as a fan base. Listen, man, nobody can stop us. Nobody. And I love that he just mentioned that. That's what I was looking forward to. I've heard this all around the other streams, like he said something like they're getting to know the locals and all that. That's what you need, bro. That's what you need. Let's get back to it. FSG, hang on, what do you say? FSG standards are not as high as most LFC fans. The thing is, Touchline, we could talk like this. We could talk about FSG in that way. Everybody's afraid to talk about FSG for some reason. I don't know why. Because the locals have brainwashed everybody, to thinking they are great ownership and all that stuff. Yeah, there can be great ownership, but where the fucking is the football? I mean, why are we here? Why do we always have to beg? I'm sick of it, man. I'm not begging anymore. You either put up or shut up. Or, sit in a fucking stage. Let's all question you, bro. What's the 5-year plan? What's the 10-year plan? Where is the actual backroom staff? Where's the people that's supposed to look after the football? For the long term, not short term. Why are we always yo-yoing? What's going on? Why are you getting us someone like Arne Slot? That doesn't even embrace the city. Why are we always going through things like this? Every single time. Take 2 steps forward, 10 steps back. 2 steps forward, 10 steps back. Why is it always like this? Why? Why is there always a distance when we're bad to when we're good? You gotta ask these questions, man. What kind of weak mentality fans are we, man? We're a pussy, man. I swear to God, our fans have become the pussiest of all pussios, man. We're all pussies, man. We don't ask these questions. Oh, if I ask, Redmond TV and Anfield crap, they might not like me and put me on their channel. Fuck you, man. Don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a shit about Liverpool Football Club. That's who you're supposed to care about. Forget about this, popularity contest. Get rid of that shit out of your head. Get this football back to winning, man. Don't let these brainwashers who get free tickets, who get free press, who get free, put their family into the stadium for free, brainwash you, man. That's why they shut their mouths. They work for these people. Smart business, as they say from FSG. This is a smart business I'll talk about. Get the locals on board. You don't have to worry, motherfucker. That's what you do. That's what Americans always do. They will get the locals on board, and then you could do whatever you want, what damage you want, whatever you want. That's what they do. Haven't you ever noticed, guys, no matter what FSG do, these motherfuckers always support them, even with that bloody Super League. Where was Redmond TV, by the way? Did they even come out? What was Anfield crap? Did they even come out? Did they actually come out and say anything at that time? No. It was the whole fan base, the global fan base that said, no, we don't want Super League. Come on, man. It's really stupid, man. They're smart business. No. They know what they're doing. They are bribers. It's like the mob. That's what they are. They're bribers, man. And they're good at it too. Because they make you believe they're doing good things. They're not. Look at this poor manager, man. Look at him. He doesn't even know if he's coming or going. We have to support him as a fan base because that's what we do as a fan, as a Liverpool fan. We have to support this poor guy. We have to make sure those players don't take the piss out of him and the ownership. We have to take care of this poor guy, man. He's coming to a fucking football club that's in disarray, man. We don't even know where we are as a football club. That's how bad we are, man. Fuck FSG, man. And fuck whoever supports them as well, man. Thinking they're going to bribe me. They're going to fucking make me brainwashed. Are you mad? Nah. You're not going to brainwash me. And the funniest thing is there's Liverpool American YouTubers out there always backing them. They got all these subscribers and all this. I was thinking to myself, motherfucker, you've never been to Anfield once in your life. How the fuck are you telling us what to do? Yeah, because why? Because these motherfuckers are putting their own people out there, brainwashing us too. And then you get these Liverpool fans, yeah, you're right, FSG are good, great owners, They're not fucking good owners, man. Look at the fucking football club where we are. What a fucking mess, man. We're shit. Listen, in a normal season, Liverpool should have finished 10th if the season was normal. But we got lucky we finished in the top 5. Guys, we could have been playing no European Cup. We could have been in the Conference League. We could have been in the Europa League. That's how bad things would have got. But we had a little hope. Thank you. Just to stay in there. Come on, man. Wake up. Wake up, people. Honestly, it's fucking annoying, how much of a pussy of fan base we got, man. At least Man City fight for their success, and Arsenal do, and Man United do. What do we do? Oh, ticket prices are going up. Let's all go out there and get a banner out and walk around the street and say enough is enough. We're not going to take it. Fuck off. Nobody cares. Prices go up every time. My bills go up every time. Why not tickets? Get out of here, you stupid bloody scumbags, man. Scavengers, man. Get out of here, man. Everything goes up. Fight for the football side, man. Enough of these tickets every single time, you scavengers. Get out of here, man.
And I would like not to change too much.
You spoke about talking to some of the players. What's your assessment of the squad you have inherited, and have you had chance to look at maybe last season and where things didn't go right for them?
Yes, obviously I talked to the players, I talked to the staff, I talked about the things that were working very well, things that we think we can do differently. I wouldn't say better, differently. I think is different. I have the advantage that probably players already know what we are gonna demand in terms of style of play, but we will have time to know each other. One thing is to know a player, to talk to a player, to ask him, okay, where do you feel more comfortable in this position, in this other one? Where do you see yourself? Because I'm making the players these questions so I can understand them and I can. But after, I will see them train. I will make some tests during pre-season. I will feel things, and then I will take decisions from there.
Just follow up on that. You're about trying to know the players. How much will the World Cup impact you as a new manager trying to learn about your new players when they're going to come back in sort of bits and bobs?
Sorry, I didn't get the question.
While the guys trying to make sense out of it, let me just read the comments, man. Sorry about that, guys. Big up, Captain Sal. I'll see you there, bro. Appreciate you for being on, man. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, if you don't subscribe, it's fine. Just hit the like for me. That's all I ask for. I'm not going to cry about subscriptions. I'm not like... Guys, I've been here since 2019. Do you think I care about subscription and I'm still stuck on 3,000? It's okay, man. I say my feelings. I'm not a pussy, man. I'm not a person that I have to be careful in what I'm saying. I don't do that shit, man. If you want those people, go somewhere else. You know what I mean? I don't care, man. I care about my football club. That's what I care about. You know what I mean? I go home and abroad with my football club and I do whatever it takes, man. I meet legends on a regular basis. Nobody can say that. So there you go, man. I ain't fucking scared of these motherfuckers, man. They ain't gonna do nothing. What are they gonna do to me? Come on, man. Ah, man. Fozi, I'm glad you said it. Had enough of FSG. I can't get excited because the manager said a few good words. There's nothing, bro. It's just, as long as these motherfuckers are here, we're fucked. You know what I mean? There's no one brave enough, apart from you could say Hussam, that says it. If you know what I mean, guys. That's the only guy that I see that challenges things like this. Okay, he's not a guy who goes to Anfield a lot, but he loves Liverpool. I know this guy. I've known him since he started YouTube. And you know what I mean? I started before him. I know when he first came into YouTube. He's been the same guy. Sometimes, obviously, he's conservative. Of course, he doesn't want to say things because people are going to have a go at him about it. But listen, he's true to himself. Other people, they're scared to say things because, in YouTube, guys, if you say certain things, these big YouTubers, Liverpool big YouTubers, ain't going to come to your channel, or they're not going to, put you in their channel. That's what people are scared of. That's the whole true reality of it, man. What are they going to do for me, guys? Like, I'm 47 years old. I'm almost 50. Why would I care about people's feelings? Why? I can't sit here another 30 years. Inshallah, I'll get there. But I can't sit here for another 30 years doing the same thing again and again and again. I miss those days when we was on here making fun of Saeed. Remember when they used to be in the streams always talking about Liverpool? Fucking, they done it again. And you got Saeed always crying every single time. I miss that shit, man. Don't you guys miss it? Look at how reversed it is now. It's reversed to us now. What a joke. But we still sit here defending these motherfuckers, man. I'm tired. No. I'm tired. I'm not doing that anymore. I go on streams now. I just told the truth. I'm tired, guys. I can't be asked anymore. Even Hussam's channel a few days ago, what did I say? Guys, I can't sit here and talk about the same thing. We're here every single time, man. 2 steps forward, 10 steps back. I'm tired of it. I said, I'm not doing comedy show today. I said, you must. I'm not here for comedy sessions, man. We've got to be realistic, man. What's the plan for the next 5 years? Nobody can answer that for me. Nobody. There ain't no plans, guys. There's always this shit we're in. I'm tired of it, man. You have to be tired of it too. I'm sure I can never imagine a fan that spends their hard-earned money, loves the football club, don't want to see their team win Champions Leagues and Premier Leagues. I can never imagine that. I can't. Nah, man. Wake up to these new fans, the 20-year fans, man. Wake up, man. You guys are fucked. You guys are the problem. You know what I mean? Because you're accepting this mediocrity, man. Telling me if you're a fan, if you're not a fan of Arne Slot, you're the enemy of the football club. No. I don't care his name, whoever said it. You can't talk to me like that. You can't talk to the fan base like that. Now look at you. Who's looking like a fucking prick now, right now? Just shut the fuck up, man. All of yous, new people. Start sticking up for the football club on the pitch now. There's 16 years now. We've been here for fucking 16 years, yeah, watching the same shit. We lost a great manager watching the same shit. Do you think if Jurgen Klopp was successful, he would leave like that? Do you think like if we keep re-energizing him, giving him some great players along the way, he will quit? He would have stayed still, but he got tired of the same shit every single time. Bringing back Michael Edwards and shit like that. Fuck Michael Edwards. I don't want to see him. I hope he fails in every opportunity that he gets right now. I'm hoping, man, because the way he put that sentence together, that he was here for multi-club and he wanted to leave back in September or whatever it was. Fuck you, prick. Don't want to see you anymore. Don't ever set foot in Liverpool again. You scumbag, mate. You're an absolute scumbag, man. Didn't care. Came with a lazy attitude to Liverpool Football Club. You think I'm going to accept that? Nah, mate. Get out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm saying. Liverpool Football Club. People talking like that. That I wasn't even interested in the club anymore. I wanted to go back. I wanted to leave it back in autumn. What the fuck? Like, what is going on here? And who let these people back into our club? The same people. But you guys are just sitting back and just accepting it. Nah, man. Forget about the woke era. I call them pussy era, man. That's what you guys are, man. Pussy era, man. Fuck this woke, man. No. I ain't having that, man. Letting these guys come into our football club. Oh, I wanted to leave back in autumn. Get the fuck out of here, man. You shouldn't be here in the first place. Scumbag Michael Edwards, man. Half-hearted, like, coming into our football club. And you want me to talk about him like I care about him. I never cared about him. I'm not like these fans. Oh, Michael Edwards is back. Oh, I'm back in business. The guy never give a shit about you in the first place. He even told you to your face. Idiots. Oh, man. It would be nice to hear some transfer news this week. Hopefully see progress soon. Barovian, you be like that skeleton that's looking at the window, bro, every day. And then, you become a skeleton afterwards. That's what you're going to be, bro. I like that shit, man. Yeah, new teeth, innit? New teeth. That's the next steps for Iraola. Yeah, smash the likes, please. But there it is right there. Sorry about the swearing words, guys. I'm just fed up. You know what I mean? I'm just being myself now. I don't care. I don't want to be conservative, like, oh, I can't say this. No. I'm done. There's no PG channel over here, guys. Yeah, just letting you know. It's not PG, man.
You're obviously a new manager working with new players. Some of those players are going to come back later than others because of the World Cup. How much does that make your job more difficult?
I think it is what it is. We cannot change it. I think players deserve a break. The ones that have been in the World Cup, they deserve at least their 3 weeks, so they can.
No, they don't. After last season,
their
fuck
time
that.
with
Bring them back,
friends, family, thinking other things. Even physically, some of them they need a rest after a very busy season.
Andoni, yeah, I love you, bro. Yeah. I love you as a manager. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for saying the nice things there. But this one, I don't agree with you. Last season, they've had more breaks than anybody else. More breaks than Donald Trump. You know what I mean? That guy has breaks every single day. That's what they had. There was no training. Even Van Dijk said it. They don't train. They take a day off every single time. They've had enough days off, my brother. Bring them back to training right now and let them grind. Let them run about and marathons and all that stuff. Right? Listen. Stop being nice to these guys. Bring them back now, please, man. Enough now. They've had enough breaks last season. No. I don't agree with him this one. They need to come back now.
And I think I'm looking at the positives almost, because I've had now 1 week to see every training from the Under-21s. We've had some of the players from the first team willing to come a little bit before, so they are already in a better shape to start. Already today that they didn't have to come, I've seen 2 or 3 that I haven't seen before, that they are already here, ready for the testing tomorrow. So I think this progressive introduction also will allow me maybe to get more in touch with every player, and also will give, especially the young players, some players that have been on loan, more minutes during pre-season. First part of pre-season basically is going to be with a lot of players from the academy, players that in other situation maybe I wouldn't know as well, and now I will have the chance to get them to know personally, training every day with them in some friendlies, and it's gonna be good information for me.
Hi, Julia from BBC Radio Merseyside.
Yeah, guys, just to let you know, Man City are pushing hard. Let me just share this with you. I'll come back to this. Let me just share this with you. If you guys think Ayoub Bouadi, the Moroccan boy, is coming to Liverpool, there we go. This is from David Ornstein. There you go. Man City pushing hard for Ayoub Bouadi from Lille. High among 18-year-old suitors, of course. Not so PSG not in contention. They're saying PSG have pulled out, while others favor season on loan at of course I think it's Olympic Lyon there. Man City would integrate now. Integrate now. Price about 100 million euros. Plus Moroccan international expected to make decisions soon. So Man City are going for him. There you go, people. There you go. Everybody that wanted this kid at Liverpool Football Club, if Man City step in, obviously, it's going to be difficult for Liverpool now. So, yeah, Man City. This is from David Ornstein. About how many minutes ago was this? So 9:10. There you go. There you go, man. 50 minutes ago, around 50 minutes ago, that's been announced from David Ornstein. So Ayoub Bouadi could be going to Man City. Scary times ahead, man. Man City are signing players now, man. They're not mucking about, guys. We are in trouble. Yeah, man. What a shame. What a shame. Because I know a lot of Liverpool fans were looking at this kid, telling me about him and all that stuff. And I said to you guys, I like the kid, but the Premier League is a tough place, and people like this will struggle because he only passes side to side. He doesn't really, hasn't got like an aggressive side or anything like that. And, in the Premier League, if you haven't got that side of the game, you're more likely to suffer the most. And he's very slight. He needs to put on a lot of weight. Yes, he's been fantastic in the World Cup, but Premier League's different football, guys. You know what I mean? I've seen Salif Diao do well in the World Cup. El Hadj Diouf do well in the World Cup. I've seen Phil Babb do great in the World Cup. And look how that turned out, guys. You know what I mean? They're not the same players that we saw in the World Cup. So you got to be careful how you're going on about that. Yeah, so it's sad. It's really, really sad in my opinion that kid's going somewhere else.
Harvey Elliott's returns. He had a strange season for him last season. It didn't turn out how many anticipated. Do you see a situation where Harvey Elliott's future is now at Liverpool again?
Definitely Harvey is here with us. He has...
Yeah, sorry. I meant to say it's not really sad to see him go elsewhere, in my opinion, because I don't think he's a Liverpool type of player that Ayoub Bouadi. So yeah, sorry. I said it's sad he's gone. No, it's not sad. Let them have him. Let them have him because I don't think he's strong enough.
Come also, I've seen him with definitely.
It didn't turn out how many anticipated. Do you see a situation where Harvey Elliott's future is now at Liverpool again?
Definitely Harvey is here with us. He has come also. I've seen him with this eagerness of showing himself, getting himself ready again. He will have a chance during the pre-season. We will need him, and it's a good sign. He came 1 week earlier. He's been training with the under-21s, and I hope we can see him in a good place. No, I think Harvey comes from, especially last season, had to be very difficult for him because it was a strange situation where basically they couldn't even put him to play. And I think he uses this like what he has experienced, the bad situation he has experienced, to make him like even more eager to be a Liverpool player. Yes.
Listen, with Harvey Elliott, I don't mind if he stays. I don't mind if he goes either. You know what I mean? I love the kid. I love he loves Liverpool Football Club. He's a fan of the club and all that stuff. But listen, if the right finance comes in for Harvey Elliott, I'm all for it, him to go. But I even said it. Everybody's telling me about Ryan. His buyout clause triggers, in January. What I said was, why don't you make a player exchange? Put Harvey Elliott on Bournemouth, plus cash. Bring Ryan over here. We're ready. We're ready for the season. Or go with this direction. Pay for Barcola, whatever, 150, whatever it is, euros. And don't buy another winger. Let's wait until January to get Ryan in. You know what I mean? Play Barcola on the right or something like that. Mane did it. You know what I mean? Barcola's got pace in abundance like Mane. He could dribble past people and all that stuff. So if you could play him there for the time being, and then when Ryan comes, then switch him over. I honestly think people have been brainwashed with this right-footed, on the left and left-footed on the right for far too long now. If a player can play on the right with right-footed, why not? Especially with the strikers that we have now. We've got target men up front that need goals. So if we have a right-footed on the right and left-footed on the left, what's the matter with that? I don't understand this, Maybe these kind of ideas are the ones that can open up the opposition that we struggle against. Has anyone ever thought of that? Maybe this is the issue that we have sometimes. When these teams deep line defend, especially against Liverpool Football Club, we struggle, right? So if you play proper foot, left-footed on the left and right-footed on the right, maybe it'll work out because, crosses will come in, shots will come in, and all that stuff, and that'll be more pressure on the opposition. But nobody ever thinks about it that way. We've got this selfish stuff right nowadays. We've got to play in a certain way, and that is it. I don't want to hear about anything else. That's just dumb. If formation is gonna make you win, what's the actual issue here? Don't be too brainwashed on that, guys. Like, it has to be a left-footed. No, it could be a right-footed as well. Look at Sadio Mane when he came to Liverpool. Where did he actually play? On the right. Where did John Barnes play? On the left. What footers were they both? Right-footed and left-footed. So what's going on here, guys? Honestly, come on, man. Don't be too brainwashed in things like that. A right-footed player could be the best thing for Liverpool, especially with the strike force that we have. But nobody ever thinks about it that way. Everybody is with this new kind of football. Football's changing, guys. Mourinho's back at the top. That means his type of football is slowly coming back into football. So we need to get some 6-footers, 6'3", some brutal players on that pitch to intimidate the opposition. That's what we need, man. Idiots everywhere, man. I'm telling you, man. Oh, it's annoying. Please hit the like, subscribe, all that good stuff like Beans and Toast is saying there, man. Please, please, please. Thank you for the subscribers as well. I've just seen a few. But yeah, just hit the likes. As I said, every 1,000... we give a shirt away, man. If we get early, man, what the hell is going on, man? We're taking too long. Argentina doesn't win anything without FIFA and Infantino's. Bro, I don't care. I really don't care anymore. Everybody knows FIFA's corrupt in some sort of way. They favor certain teams. It's not a new thing. It's always been like that. I think this World Cup just exposed how corruption does exist in FIFA still. Even though Sepp Blatter and all them have left. It's always the same, bro. Never going to change. Yeah. New shiny teeth. Yeah, 100%, man. Pending, bro. It's coming in, man. It's coming in, bro. You know how it is at Liverpool Football Club. Firmino was the same. I didn't even notice. Firmino was the same. Van Dijk was the same. They all got new teeth. They got the best dentist at Anfield. Fozi is a madman. Went from a 12-hour shift to this. Yeah, bro. Come on, man. It's the least I could do for you guys, man. I keep getting messages from you guys, innit? And where's the streams? I'm here, bro. I'm here. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm not going to, leave you guys like that. If you ask me to come on, I'll come on, man. It's no problem, man. Do you know what I might do? What are you going to do, Del? What are you going to do, Del? Big up, Del, by the way. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, my bro? Listen, guys, it takes a lot as well. The amount of hours I do at work, and I am in here doing over an hour stream where a panel can't even do. Come on, guys. You got to give me credit for that. I do this every time. It's no bother for me, things like this. It's how hard it is doing it on your own, over an hour every single day. It's hard, man. But I'll come on. Doesn't bother me. I might smash into someone just to wake myself, just to make myself feel better. Yeah, you might have to do that, man. Smash into something, bro. Go. No jokes, just before YouTube. It starts getting mad about me. Maybe John W. Henry, mate. You know what I mean? That skeleton. At least there will be no day one training, I think, a week or midweek or holidays now. Yeah, 100% Hugo, man. I couldn't believe it, bro. I couldn't believe after the Aston Villa game when we got battered, they went on a fucking break. I just thought back to Holland. Can you believe that? Honestly, bro. We lost the fucking game and we're going on holiday. Oh, man. That guy thought he was untouchable because he won the Premier League. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Liverpool won the Premier League. I could take my foot off the gas. Fuck off, you bald prick.
You
Sorry,
mentioned
Baldy.
the scrutiny that comes with being, at Liverpool. Can you be the same coach as you always have been, or
Pick
do
up
you
Abdul.
have to change now?
I will try to be the same coach. I understand I will maybe make mistakes here. I will
Big
say
up,
things
MK.
that I shouldn't. But you cannot be all the time, thinking exactly. Don't tell this. Don't. I think you have to be yourself.
Keep
you have
who?
to be yourself, and I will try to be. Obviously, I cannot say everything here to you. There are some things that you can keep. You have to keep private, but especially with the players. No, I know that we will have big personalities, big egos, but I will try not to change with them also. Yes.
Thank you.
Beth?
Hi, I'm Andoni Beth from ESPN. Just following on from that, in terms of your character, your personality, what can fans expect from you? What kind of personality or character would you say that you have as a coach?
Well, it's the most difficult question, probably, no? Try to describe yourself. I don't like to do this at all. I think you have the advantage that you've already seen me 3 years at least in the Premier League. I think everyone kind of, some of them will know me better, the others maybe they don't know me, but the people involved in football, more or less, they will know what we are going to try to do. Obviously, I understand that this is Liverpool.
Sorry, guys. I have to pause a moment, man. Honestly, man. Let me pause a moment here, man. I have to welcome this person in, man. Honestly, man. I have to welcome this person in. Lord have mercy, man. This was the original Fozi guy, man. Oh, man. Yes. Oh, Scottish Bear, bro. Freaking hell, man. Yeah, man. I'm glad you're okay, honestly, bro. I've been asking about you. Ask all the guys. Ask Trudon all that. I've been asking about you for a long time, bro. Seeing where you are, man. This guy has supported me in the lowest times on YouTube, guys. Honestly, man. Always used to come on. Like what Clive does. Similar to that. And Connor and all these guys. Yeah. Scottish Bear. I saw you. I think it was a Don Hussam's channel. I swear in the chat or something. It's either that, Copish or somewhere I saw you, man. Or Drifty's channel. I've seen him somewhere, bro. Or Dean. Yeah, bro. I'm so glad you're okay, my guy, man. I hope you and family are good, man. Honestly, man. I don't forget, bro. I don't forget, my guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. You always used to push me, man. Every single time. Yeah. Listen, I'm glad you're okay, my brother. I have to stop the stream just to say that to you, my guy. I'm so happy you're okay, bro. Because I've been asking about you, man. You, Redbird, and all that stuff. I was thinking, where are these brothers gone, man? Where have they been all this time? You know what I mean? I tried to even get hold of you, you know what I mean? But yeah, Scottish Bear. Lord have mercy, man. So happy to see you, bro, honestly. Big up Heinz, man. I'll see you there. Scottish Bear, I don't forget, bro. I don't forget. You know what I mean? I don't forget about people. I'm not these kind of people that dismisses people, bro. Yeah, I'm so happy, honestly, bro, you're here, man. Because I know you was battling illness for, a few years and all that stuff. I know that, bro. Yeah, man. Oh, man. The good old days, as they call it, innit, man? Fozi, a lot of crap said regarding modern players. I'll watch the game from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Some nonsense getting said with modern footballers. Yeah, modern footballers are different, bro. Yeah. They're millionaires now, innit? Our football's become a show business. It's no more serious about, what they want to do. That's the saddest thing about it. But yeah, I'm liking what I see of Mbappe. I am the biggest critic of Mbappe as well. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, man. Big up, bro. Big up Heinz, man, honestly. Yeah, Scottish Bear, bro. I can't believe it, man. I'm glad you're okay, my brother. Honestly, I'm glad you're okay. I saw you, like I said in the chat the other day, I said, wow, my brother is here, man. FSG becoming a problem for the progress of this club. They are stalling our success. Don't want to pay wages, and don't want to pay big money for big stars. They don't want to do Abdul. They don't want to do nothing, bro. You know what I mean? This is what I've been trying to tell you for a while, my guy. You know what I mean? How much more can we take off this? They're no longer paying for a stand. You know what I mean? When is the football side going to be taken seriously? Like, how long do we have to wait? When are we gonna, as a fan base, gonna put our foot down and fight these motherfuckers? I've had enough, bro. I've had enough. I'm not gonna be part of these people that's tiptoeing around them and don't say nothing about FSG. No. I don't want to be part of that group. You know what I mean? Matt Manniman, right side, right foot, mint. Big up back. Matt Manniman, back in the day, he was on the right side. I remember him. Because when I was a kid, because I'm so slim in it, well, I still am, but I was slim. They used to call me Black Manniman. You know what I mean? Not Matt Manniman, Black Manniman. That's my nickname back in the day from Anton, my mate that's on the channel sometimes. Black Manniman, Fozi, Black Manniman. Yeah, the good old days. Let's finish this off, guys.
We have to change some things. We have to change a little bit, even tactically, even on the pitch, but if they sign me,
always,
it's because
always.
They want a lot of things that I was doing before in other clubs. So I wouldn't like to change in the pitch the DNA of what have been my teams and also outside. How I'm gonna answer your questions, how I'm gonna relate to the supporters, I think I will try to be as natural as possible, and I hope it doesn't change me a lot.
Yeah, and there's been a lot of change this summer, obviously yourself coming in, a number of senior players have left, and even maybe a bit of change behind the scenes as well. Do you think, sort of going into next season, what are the expectations? Do you think there has to be an element of patience and maybe a sense of transition, or can you be up there challenging right now?
No, I think we have to accept there are like difficult situations right now in terms of, if I would say, both sides. A lot of senior players leaving, very important players that have achieved almost everything here in the club, and also some of the very important players injured. We haven't started training, and we already have, especially in cases of Uwe Kitike, Conor Bradley, Giovanni Leoni,
yes,
long injuries. So in terms of also improving the team, we have to consider, we have to replace very important players that were making very good numbers, and also we have a situation with especially those three like big injuries that are gonna miss some time, that we also have to find a way to replace. We know that these three players, for example, I love them, the three. They are the long-term solutions, I'm sure. About Conor, about Giovanni, about Hugo, but there is going to be, especially in Hugo's case, a period where we will be without them, and we have to try to find solutions also.
Man, you see, with Hugo, guys, like, you got to think about it. I played football, innit? So I was told that train properly when I was a kid, otherwise you're going to get injuries, innit? Don't skip. I was very lazy. I don't think I was lazy. I was an athlete when I used to play football. I could run about for hours. It did not bother me, but I didn't stretch a lot or anything like that, and it affected me in the long term. Your body becomes like abused, man. It was horrible. I was the most energetic person to the most laziest person as I got older, because my legs weren't the same anymore. If you know what I mean, my knees started hurting me a lot. So when people tell you like train properly on a regular basis when you're playing football, you have to, guys. Otherwise, it's a long-term effect. And that's what's happened to Hugo last season. You're worth forgetting. Majority of our players last season got injured without any impact. So it means the lack of training that Arne Slot was doing was affecting the players. So if you look at Conor Bradley, why did he get injured? Because I don't know if he did enough stretching. I don't know if he did enough training. So with that impact, I think he dislocated his knee. And then you look at Hugo Ekitike. Nobody touched him. Got Achilles injury. So you got to warm up properly. You got to train properly, and that will actually minimize the injuries as well. Because majority of the injuries Jurgen Klopp's team got in the past, it was to do with impact. It was impactful injuries. Now we're getting injuries without any impact. That means the lack of training, and that's what Arne Slot has brought into our football club. I've heard he had the best, less injury record in the world or something like that. His team don't get injured a lot, Arne Slot, at the time. That was a lie, because players were getting injured without any impact. So, yeah, you got to train properly. And this is the way Iraola is talking. Andoni Iraola is talking. He's talking about like getting back to basics, getting training again going. And, I think they're taking away the coffee bar as well. So, yeah, there's a lot of things at Liverpool, at the AXA training ground that's no longer there, yeah. Black Moneyman, bro. MK, that's what they used to call me, bro. Black Moneyman, because I was slim. I could dribble past people with ease. Guys, man, when I was a kid, man, I had the football brain, man. Come on, it's just unfortunate. I was. If I played in this time, like Drifty said in the other show, I would have made it, man. I honestly believe that. Honestly, I thought Iraola spoke well yesterday. He understands the importance of buying into the ethos and the culture of the club, the fans, and the city. He gets it, unlike Slot. There you go, bro. Barovian, it's beautiful to hear that, innit? But you could say it, but I need to see action at the same time, bro. You know what I mean? So, listen, I've bought into... Hussam told me about him. He wanted him from the beginning. I said no. There's something about Bournemouth and Liverpool. The standards are too different. But, listen, I bought into it. I checked him out as a coach, what he does. I love what he does, guys. I swear. He's a hands-on coach. He's not that kind of one that takes shortcuts or anything. He actually gets into the training ground and tells the players what you have to do, where you have to be. You know what I mean? How you regain the ball, how do you progress the ball. Everything that a coach is supposed to do, he does. And I like that about him. Because I've been watching him lately and I am very impressed. I am very, very much impressed with him, man. I'm glad we got him as well. Because, sometimes when you get these high quality managers who don't want to embrace our city and everything like that, it's difficult. It's very, very difficult. But with him, he's willing to learn. He said to the hierarchies, give me a 2-year contract. Let me prove myself before you give me an extension, for further, years. And I like that. 2-year contract, let me prove myself. So what he needs to do next is sell the ideas to the players. Once you sell the ideas to the players and they have the belief, and after that you work on the fans, come on, guys, man. We could do a lot of damage. FSG, the root cause of our problems, 100%, bro. They're still here. You know what I mean? Remember when Jurgen left, you guys, we started buying these players and doing this, and everybody was congratulating FSG, saying maybe it was Jurgen the problem all along. No, it wasn't. It's always been FSG. Look, we're facing the same problems even without Jurgen, people. So you owe an apology to Jurgen. Let me just put it that way. You know what I mean? They are the root cause. They've always been the root cause. But people are scared to say things because the locals have bought into this bullshit because they get freebies, isn't it? That's what it is. I don't give a fuck. What are they going to do to me? I don't give a fuck. I'll say how it is. Big up, bro, man. Big up. I'm not that part of these scavengers. Nah, bro. Nah, I don't do that shit, man. Angry Foz putting foot on the neck. He meant to say yes, G. Well, I'm not angry. I'm just, I'm a realist, bro. I'm a realist. I don't beat around the bush like these other ones that's scared to say what they feel. You know what I mean? We know what we need. We know what football club we are. We've been here for far too long. We accepted a lot of mediocrity at the football club. It's time to get out of that. I don't want to see Arsenal dominate in the next 5 years. You don't want to see Arsenal dominate in the next 5 years. So let's fight, man. Let's fight for the titles. It's much easier than when Man City were winning. Why are we taking the foot off the gas? Don't make any sense.
Adam?
Adam Tadrusi Sport. I think you've spoken quite a bit about playing vertically, attacking fast, high press, overlapping, etc. Them sort of core principles, how important are they for you, not just until now in your career, but going forwards?
Yes, I think they have to be our core principles. After we will have a lot of games, a lot of questions that you make me is, if you face low blocks and this, I always say I prefer to face low blocks in terms of, we will be in control of the games, probably we will concede less chances, we will spend a lot of time in opposition half, and those are the scenarios that we have to find. Some teams, they give you straight away that situation, perfect. Other teams, they don't give it straight away because they will try also to control the game, to play in your half. I'm looking forward to spend as much time as we can in opposition half, with the ball, without the ball, because I feel we are closer to score than the opposition if it's that the situation.
Just get one more. Yeah. When obviously the announcement happened last month, there was a bit of talk about having a 2-year deal. I understand that's sort of your preference usually. Could you sort of delve a bit more into that and why you prefer that?
3 minutes
Yeah,
to go.
2-year deals. I always say, in terms of coaching, contracts, they don't matter a lot. You know, I don't want to be in a place because I have a contract. Because we are not sure, but you have a contract, stay there. No, it's like, okay, no, I think I signed 2 years, but it's basically year to year. When you are a coach, we've seen a lot of managers that they have a long contracts, and because the club doesn't want, because they don't want, because at the end, when you are a player, it's very important. I think the contract is very important, but when you are a manager, I feel, you know, if they sack you, it's going to be better because they will pay me a little bit more. Or, you know, if I haven't worked also, you know, it's like, if you are happy, I'm happy. Don't worry. I hope I can stay here 2 years, no, a lot more years. It would mean that I've done a very good job, you know. But I feel we have to earn. Managers, we have to earn every year the right to continue. You know, especially in clubs.
I love that.
Like Liverpool, but
it's not a scavenger like some people we know.
Always like this, yes.
Hi, Andoni. Mike Stewart, TalkSport International. Last year,
I like that. You see what he said? I have to earn the right to be a Liverpool manager. I don't want to like be a scavenger, you know what I'm saying? There you go, people. That's what I'm saying. This is the kind of people you need at your football club. Not these people that's, you know, taking and there's nothing in return. No. Like some of the fan base that we have, you know, who have YouTube channels. No. It don't work like that, mate. No. You don't take of our football club without anything in return. Nope. Yeah, please like, share, and subscribe, guys. I gratefully appreciate that. They could do that for me. Okay, you don't have to subscribe if you don't like the channel. It's fine. But just, you know, just hit the like for me. Please do something. As I said, the minimum is always 50. If we go above that, oh man, I love that. Are FSG really listening? That he wants players, that you meant to say, right? I don't know, bro. I don't know what they listen to. I mean, we've got a skeleton, like I said, as our owner, who hasn't got. He doesn't even know where he is half of the time. So I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? We've got to be realistic. We've got to be realistic in that, man. That's John W. Henry look at our football club and say, oh, we need to buy players to win the Premier League. Bro doesn't even know where he is. You know what I mean? Half of the time, man. Where am I? Am I at Anfield or, you know, Boston Red Sox Stadium? Where am I? Oh, you're in Boston. Oh, okay. You have to tell him where he is. Doesn't even know where he is most of the time. Come on, guys. Just because he's got that young lady next to him, it doesn't mean he's young. You know what I mean? He's still about 78 or something like that. Come on, man. And he's got his minder, innit? And Tom Warner, the minder, innit? Every rich man has got a minder, right? That's Tom Warner, man. The guy who told me last season, yeah, we're no longer building stands, so we're going to, you know, compete with the big boys financially now. We're going to, yeah, where's the fucking money? Where is it, bro? Where is the fucking money right now, bro? You told me that we're going to compete. Now I'm hearing from my fan base, oh, wait till the end of the transfer window, you know, we're going to see in it. Yeah, we waited 2 seasons ago. What happened? Chiesa, and that is it. You want me to wait that long again? Come on, man. You're stupid if you've waited that long. It has to happen now. That's why I said to you guys about the Muniz thing when I was on Don Husam's channel, when I told you guys, I don't care about Muniz. He's not my priority. Marquee signings have to happen now. And everybody started laughing at me, putting comments down below. I like Fozi and all that stuff, but he talks facts most of the time. But this time, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Now look what happened. Where's Diamande, motherfuckers? I told you guys about this. Stop looking at those low-key players, man. Go and get the marquee signings through the door first. Because majority of the time that we do this shit, we never get marquee signings through the door. But you don't listen, man. You don't listen. I know my football club. Been supporting them for over 40 years. I'm in sync with my football club. I'm not like these people that just arrived 20 years ago and they're telling me get Bowen and bloody Minte. I mean, come on, man. Like, what is going on? Those are the kind of players that should be on the bench, changing games. Telling me to start them? You must be mad, man. Minte and Bowen. Like, what is going on? Working on what players? We need two, obviously, defensive midfielders, 2 right wingers, 2 defenders, centre backs, that is, a right back and a left back. There you go, bro. We need so many players. There's so many holes in this team, and not everybody's picking up on that, man. They think like we're okay. We're not okay, man. We're not okay. We're fucked. We are fucked. Honestly, we are fucked. We're in a bad predicament, man. This poor guy is gonna go into a season with injury-prone players, with players that are injured, and then we're gonna, settle for You know, these players that not even, they're half-hearted on the pitch. No. You need competition for places, man. You need players that's unsure about their spot in the team. Once you have that, you know, when you're unsure, your performances elevates because you want to keep your position in the pitch, right? That's what we need. But we don't have that, man. I'm concerned about the planning of the hierarchy and what's going on behind the scenes. I think FSG ownership of Liverpool has come to an end of the road. I agree with you, bro. It's come to an end of the road a long time ago, my guy. You got to be realistic. You can't sit here and lie to yourself. Unfortunately, you know what I've noticed about our fan base? We listen to other people rather than making our own judgment. Make your own judgment, man. Think about the 16 years. Go back and look what has improved. Did we get better or did we get worse? That's what you got to look at. But I don't think people do that enough. That's what you got to do. Look back in the 16 years. They brought our club. Thank you for saving us, as we always say. Thank you for saving us. Okay, what happened next? You still had Roy Hodgson. Got rid of him. You got in Kenny. Got rid of him. You got in Brendan Rodgers. Got rid of him. You got Jurgen. Got rid of him. You got Arne Slot. Got rid of him. So what have you improved, my brothers? What have you done? Yes, we won 2 league titles in a separation of 5 years. Is that good enough for Liverpool Football Club? Yes, we competed with Man City and their juggernaut money. Okay, we won a league title and a Champions League. Okay, when Jurgen was there, great. But where's the consistency? Now, Man City is no longer there. Why aren't we taking this forward to become the most dominant team now? Why? There's no excuses. There shouldn't be any excuses. Man City don't spend like they used to anymore. They don't have the coach like Pep Guardiola anymore. They haven't got the players like they used to have anymore. So what are we doing? Apart from Haaland, what are they really? No, you know what I mean? So you got to look at it from that point of view. Where do we stand here now? There's no more excuses. Man City is better than us. Oh, this is better than us. Arsenal are the top team now. How did they get there? Why did they sneak in and take our place? What did we do to let them sneak in and take Liverpool's place? That's what you got to look at. So there's a lot of work that you got to do. Listen, guys, this is my last season with FSG. If you guys want to be part of these guys for the rest of your life, it's up to you. It's my last season with them. If I don't see any improvements, if I don't see us winning league titles and Champions Leagues, I'm done. I can't be sitting here talking about Liverpool every single time. No. I'm going to talk about other clubs. I'm done. No. I'm not having that, man. I think FSG's ownership of has come to an end. Road, we need ownership. We need owners who put football first. 100%, bro. We need... I've been saying that for how long, Barovian? But nobody ever listens to me. These motherfuckers are buying other clubs while they're still in charge of Liverpool. You can't even afford Liverpool, but you're buying other clubs. What the hell is going on? Where's the finance? And we keep saying we're sell to buy. Our assets leave for free on a consistent basis. Our assets. Konate's 26. Trent is 25. Salah can still get you investment if you just sold them to Saudis. They go for free. Robertson go for free. How old is Robertson? 32? Come on, man. They all go for free. And I keep hearing, we're sell to buy, we're self-sustainable, all this brainwashed shit people come out with. We're not sell to buy. What do we actually sell? Get out of here with the bullshit, man. Get out of here, man. Big up Lucky, man. Yeah, Lucky's cool, man, people. I know he's a Man United fan, but we do wrestling together. I mean, so when I do my wrestling, Lucky's always on there. I'm waiting for our machines calmly, a progress, a medical. I don't think Tielemans might not be at Man United, bro, because I think he's got an injury of some sorts, they said. So you might not see him at Man United, Lucky. Unfortunately for you, bro. Big up, Nate, man. Big up. I haven't seen you for a bit. I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay, bro. I hope family is good as well, bro. I hope family is good. Let me just go through the chat. It hurts seeing this scum above us. Arne Slot, yeah, you're a disgrace to football. This season we have to put this right. Copfather says, of course, bro. There's no excuses for me, bro. Listen, I've got a feeling, yeah. I said this in the beginning of obviously the stream. They brought this guy in. They're not gonna buy players like we did last season. They brought this guy in to be like Jurgen, a miracle worker. Watch. And I'm going to tell you like I always do, guys. I told you so. I have this feeling he's here to do miracles like Jurgen. I swear. I don't know if you guys thought of that. Look at the similarities. Come from a team that's competing, plays good football, all that stuff. Can develop players. That's the kind of thing Iraola is. Similar to Jurgen's, way of football. And I've got a feeling that's why they brought him in. To calm things down, to brainwash us again, lower our expectations, and just be happy we're playing good football. But look, forget about the ambition. It's just playing good football. That's all we care about. That's all we're going to care about. Watch. Klopp was the man who got the standards to where it was meant to be. Slot fucked it all up. It's not just Slot. You got to look at Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes as well. Like, what are they doing in this football club? I thought you told me that Arne Slot is here to, do similar to Jurgen. You know what I mean? Same kind of manager. They play the same tactics, but slightly slower football rather than putting full energy into it. That's what they told me. And that was all a lie. The guy tried to get rid of Jurgens. Remember the season we won the league? Every single time in the press conference, I've inherited a great squad from Jurgen. Thank you, Jurgen. Thank you, Jurgen. Thank you, Jurgen. That's all we was hearing. And then the season after, last season, did you ever hear Jurgen's name? I can't remember hearing Jurgen's name once. So they tried to get rid of that Jurgen, type of football the whole of last season. That's what I think. You know what I mean? And they've ruined it. They've ruined the football club. They've absolutely ruined it. Now we've got to go from 0 to 100 again. Nah, bro. I'm not waiting another 10 years, 16 years. Hell no.
Like this, yes.
No. Andoni, Master at Talksport International. Last year, Bournemouth played 40 games in all competitions. Liverpool played 57 games. In terms of managing that extra workload and competing on all four fronts and playing that aggressive style that you want to play, how important is the size of your squad in being able to manage that, particularly whether it's first team players or players from the academy?
Yes, I think it's a big challenge for me. I think
it
it's
is,
a big change
No,
because
you don't say.
here most of the weeks are not going to be clean in terms of we will have a midweek game. I think it's also a great opportunity for the players because I always love to have this kind of seasons as a player. You basically don't train a lot.
A minute to go,
recover,
guys.
play, recover. I think there is a chance to use more players also because it's impossible to deal with this kind of seasons with 13, 14, 15 players. You need all the squad. And there are positives on this, but also we have to get ready because in this kind of hard season, a lot of games, injuries will happen, situations will happen. So
you need a squad, man.
We have to get ready in terms of squad depth, so we can deal with the demands of the competition, and we can go through those months, especially here in England, December, January, February. Those months are really hard, and we have to arrive to those months in a situation where we can deal with them. Yes.
Well done, yeah. Do the breakout next door.
Thanks, Andoni.
Guys, listen, I like this interview. Obviously, certain bits I've disagreed with, as I said. But, he's been brilliant. But what the scariest part of it is, guys, there's no squad depth. He just said it. What I liked about him, he was honest in his opinion. He told you what we need to do. I've got Addy next, guys. Please, I'll take his... I like the way he speaks, this Liverpool fan. Obviously, he's a boxing president and all that stuff. But yeah, so if you look at Iraola's, the way he talked there, he's telling you guys already in advance. It's like what I used to say about Jurgen back in the day. Although Jurgen doesn't criticize the owners, but he gives you a little bit of clue. You know what I mean? He doesn't do it publicly, but he gives you clues in his interviews that he's struggling of some sort, if you know what I mean. So Iraola is already saying that, you know what I mean? We need squad depth because of the competitions that we're in. If we haven't got squad depth in the competitions that we're in, we'll be at sooner than everybody else. And that's what we don't want. I mean, I don't want to get out of the FA Cup quick. I don't want to get out of the League Cup quickly. I don't want to get out of the Champions League quickly, and the title race quickly. We need squad depth in order for us to compete. Listen, can this squad compete? I think they can if we get the right backup for them, if you know what I mean, and the right first teamers for them. I don't think we're that far away of Arsenal. Honestly, I know people saying I speak, gibberish or something in regards to that. Player for player, me and Dean did that recently, player for player. Liverpool eclipsed Arsenal player for player. I'm talking about on form. Sorry, in form. If our players were in form, I think we could compete with anybody. It's just a squad depth we have an issue with. If we could sort that out, we'll be fine, in my opinion, man. But I don't think people look at it from that point of view. If you look at the starting 11, like, if we get a proper right back, or Conor Bradley and Frimpong, whatever it is, you look at from the goalkeeper, it's better than, was it Raya at Arsenal? Alice is much better. I mean, look at left back. What left back have Arsenal got? Henkape, Calafiori. They got a few, don't they? So they don't even know their first team. So you look at Kirkes. He's finally become a Liverpool player. You look at Jacket and Van Dijk at the back. Jacket is a replacement for obviously Konate. Is he good enough? We have to wait and see. You look in front of that: Gravenberch, McAllister, Soboslai, Wirtz, Isak. And you've got Rio probably, Gakpo, Munez. So you look at the squad. If they connect and gel as a team, they can compete with anybody. But the thing is, you still need marquee signings. You get rid of Salah, 30 goals, consistently 30 goals, consistently available. If you get rid of that and you don't replace that, there's a big gap in the team, if you know what I mean, guys. So we've got to work on a lot of stuff, man. We've got to work on a lot of stuff. Big up Trudon, bro. Big up my guy, man. Appreciate you. I know, like, we don't agree with that. Recently, we've been agreeing, man. It's disgusting. Me and Trudon agreeing with stuff. Disgusting. As my little nephew says. But big up, brother. Always, man. Respectful. Big up Abdul as well. Another issue I have is Richard Hughes negotiating transfers when he is jumping ship in a month or so time. That's a strange one, bro. I mean, the guy can sign you anything without any hesitation. Do you get what I'm saying? He's not going to, sign players because he's worried for his job. Do you get what I'm saying? When you're not worried for your job and you're signing players, you're getting in there half-heartedly. And it's a scary time. He might sign you the wrong players. It's scary, man. It's scary. Could they have not put him on gardening leave and handed the responsibility to someone else? I wish they did, bro. I wish they did. But they didn't. I mean, big up Ash, man. Big up my bro. Hope you're okay, man. I've checked that mentally. I've had enough of FSG. You gotta be honest, Nate. You gotta be honest, bro. You can't lie to yourself, my guy. You can't lie to yourself, because that's the problem with our fan base. We lie to ourselves all the time, thinking like everything's okay when everything isn't okay. There's nothing okay at our football club. As long as these people are here, we're in trouble, man. We're in trouble. We keep. I don't even know if people notice. We keep chopping and changing every time, man. Every time. Damn, can't we find Premier League proven players with a 20 million release clause at all? How the hell United did that? Even Man City find them as well. And what do our club do? Fuck sakes. Yeah, we don't do shit, bro. We don't do shit at all, man. We're crap as a club, man. As long as FSG is here, we're in trouble, in my opinion. I don't think we're ever going to change. So let's see what Addy is saying, yeah? I like his opinion because he's a true to... listen, he's true to himself. He's not like these fake fans that have no emotions when things are going wrong. I don't like that.
Afternoon, peeps. Good afternoon, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, like, share, and subscribe. We are closing in on 15,000 subscribers. So if you are one of those people that haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so we can get to that big number. All right, we are still in New Jersey. We're on the roof.
Definitely need a DM card.
If you didn't watch yesterday's video, this is our Airbnb base for the whole tournament, although we've not really been here because we've traveled to so many different states, as we do tomorrow. Tomorrow we go to Atlanta as we get ready for the big one, Argentina versus England. Incredible. I can't believe I'm going to do that semi-final. It's going to be sensational. 4 teams, 4 behemoths in the World Cup semi-final. The 4 teams that are in the semi-final are the top 4 teams, or at least top 4 ranked teams in the world. Argentina ranked number 1, France number 2, Spain number 3, and England number 4. So you couldn't really ask for 4 better teams. You couldn't, could you? Some will say that maybe Portugal should be above England, maybe. Based on recent tournament success, I'm not mad at England being above Portugal, but no qualms about Portugal being higher. But yeah, I can't wait. And it's been a magical tournament for me. I am going to do a kind of review, a look back on just my ups, my downs, my highs, my lows. There aren't that many downs and lows, if I'm honest with you. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I guess the only thing that I've not enjoyed is all the traveling. It's been a lot of traveling. I think I've taken like 30 flights in 4 weeks. I don't think I've taken 30 flights in 4 years. So it's been quite a lot of traveling. But apart from that, it's been incredible. All right, let's talk about my first love, Liverpool. Andoni Iraola, the great man. I'm calling it now. The great man did his first press conference as Liverpool boss going into the season. And I watched it intently. I don't know why. It's not like I'm trying to find fault with what he says. Because ultimately, I mean, those things are good. Some managers talk better than other managers. Some managers inspire you. I think Klopp was like that. Mourinho, most certainly like that. Pep Guardiola like that. He's not in that realm, but I've liked him for a very, very long time. I've always spoken highly of him. There was a time, I know for a fact, that he was favoured to get the Tottenham job. I don't know if you remember, at the back end of that season, Bournemouth fell off a bit of a cliff. And I guess that's why Tottenham were like, okay, maybe he's not quite ready for that jump yet. And they went with Thomas Frank, and obviously that was a mistake. And their mistake has been our blessing. It is a bit weird to see Arne Slot not there. I kind of got to the stage at the back end of last season where I expected him to be there. I think he expected to be there, but a change was needed. And now let's see what this change can bring. Andoni Iraola is going to walk into a club that has had a lot of changes recently.
Yep.
Like, a lot of big players won't report back to Liverpool. Mo Salah won't report back to Liverpool for the first time in 10 years.
Crazy.
Andy Robertson the same, won't report back. Big characters, important players for the club, important players in our most successful period in Premier League history those two have been right at the forefront of it. So those two aren't going to report back, and that's going to be interesting. I'll tell you what else is going to be interesting is who he gives the vice captaincy to.
Yeah.
Who's going to take that?
I forgot about that.
Do you give it to Alisson, although Alisson's only got a year left? Do you give it to the Scouser in the crew, if you like, Curtis Jones, although there are rumours that Curtis Jones could be leaving? Do you give it to Szoboszlai, which would probably be my natural choice? Bear in mind, he is a guaranteed starter. He is the captain of Hungary. I think he will.
Well, if he signs a contract,
go on to be our best player. I don't know, but some managers don't really care about that. Some do, but we'll see. Obviously, Verge is the captain. It'll be interesting to see if they do give it to Szoboszlai as vice captain. You know, I look at this Liverpool squad, and it does need a lot. Let's not muck around. It needs a lot. It needs a right back. Conor Bradley and Frimpong, not quite the level I think.
See, everybody thinks
want
the
to challenge
same.
for the title.
Everybody.
It still needs, I think, an experienced centre-back to play alongside Virgil van Dijk. And I don't mean experience in terms of Joe Gomez before everyone says we got Joe. I think we all know Joe can't play week in, week out.
Nope.
You need an experienced centre-back so you can usher through the youngsters, Leone and Jeremy Jacquet, slowly. Like, they shouldn't be coming in and going bang next to Virgil van Dijk, I don't think. So I think we need an experienced centre-back alongside Virgil van Dijk. There has been some talk of Lacroix, plays for Crystal Palace, obviously here at the World Cup. But there are a lot of teams looking at him. But surely if Liverpool say we want you, they get you.
Yeah.
But for Liverpool to spend so much money on Leone and Jeremy Jacquet, I do wonder whether or not they might spend money elsewhere. That being...
It is a scary part, guys. Like, he's right. Like, if we're going to go for these youngsters, and don't forget, youngsters, they go up and down in 4 minutes. And they don't have that consistency in a younger age. So 100% we need an experienced centre back. 100%. And if we don't get it, you just see how, to me, like, you can see how serious of a football club we are. If we don't get the players that we need to help out the squad in some sort of way of, challenging at least, if you know what I mean. So we need a centre back, 100%. We need a right back. We need two wingers, and we just need players in these holes, guys. Honestly, like at least 5 players or something like that. We need a striker as well. Don't forget, guys, like Ekatike ain't coming back until probably new season next year. So there's a lot of issues that we have. Even if you have to loan a striker from somewhere, like Endrick from Real Madrid, do that. Go and get a striker in, man, to help out this team. Yeah, it's a mess. We've left ourselves in a mess, man. Honest to God, guys. And I was always, suspicious about last season when they brought in these 7 players and they got rid of like 13 players on loan, off the wages, selling. You know what I mean? When you get rid of that many players and then you look at the bench, like when the game needs to be changed and there's nothing there, it's scary times, man. Now look at us. Now we're just like trying to get any player. It's crazy. I have this feeling, guys, there's not going to be a lot of signings. I agree with Jamie on Don Samson. I don't think we're gonna make a lot of signings. I think when a transition, once again, every season we are in transition. That's what I've realized, and we embrace it. We should not be embracing transition because every single time we're in it, and then once we overcome the transition, we win something, we go back again into it. Oh man, I've had enough, honestly, man. We need understudies. FSG, that's stupid. I am tired of repeating myself. Salah, Virgil, Ali, Fab, FSG out. There you go, bro. Since Fabinho's left, have we actually replaced him? Now we're going to say the same thing about Salah. We're going to say the same thing about Virgil. We're going to say the same thing about Ali. While Virgil's still here, where is that signing that's going to be replacing him? I don't think Leone is the same as him. I don't think Jacket is the same as him. Because you need that dominant, consistently fit centre-back like Virgil's been throughout the years. You forget that, guys. This guy is always fit. Apart from the ACL injury, he's always fit. He's always available. Same as Salah, always fit, always available. When you've got a squad like that, you always got a chance of challenging for something. But if we don't have that in the near future, we're fucked. We are fucked. They're not even thinking about the future, honestly. They don't think about that. Okay, Jacket and Leone are here. Are they good enough? We don't know because we haven't seen them play. And listen, I've been through this before. We brought in these Carlton players like Leone and like when we brought in John Scales and Phil Babb and all these guys. Were they the replacement for Alan Hansen and Gillespie and Lawrenson? Not really. You know what I mean? So when you get players that's not proven like Virgil, it's scary, honestly. I really hope they prove me wrong, but I still have that worried. I still have that worried, man. I still have that worry. Too many things I see that's wrong with their ownership. They're never going to change, bro. They're never going to change. I don't know where these people come out with, they're going to do something, they're going to do this. They're never going to change, man. We're here every year. You know what I mean? Like two steps forward, 10 steps back, 2 steps forward, 10 steps back. It's always the same. And the worst part of it is you wouldn't accept this in your real life if someone did you wrong like FSG do. Why do you accept it when it concerns Liverpool Football Club and you call yourself a Liverpool fan? That's what I don't understand. FSG don't play. It's as simple as that. FSG win. It's time to sell up. 100%, bro. It's time to sell up. I just want someone that's solely focused on my football club. I don't need this penny pinching, pretending we're self-sustainable and all that stuff. I don't need this, man. The more they're here, the more they get richer. Have you guys ever noticed that? When they came to Liverpool Football Club, they didn't have no LeBron James. They don't have no Red Bird. It's because of Liverpool Football Club that exposed them to the world. That's what it is. They came in as millionaires, like small, company, FSG, Fenway Sports Group, just a millionaire. That's it. Tom Warner and John W. Henry. As soon as they came to Liverpool, they became billionaires. That's what we did for them. We've done enough for you now, bro. Just either put up or fuck off. Simple as that. We need Sangare. He's the answer, Fozi. Trust me. I hope so, bro. I hope so. But knowing our football club, we ain't going to go down that route. You know that, bro. They've got something against a DM. They just got this taboo with a DM, man. I don't know what it is. Maybe because it brings you success if you have a proper DM. Maybe that's what it is. We need to sign more players. The boss said it. If we're going to fight for the title, FSG should take their fingers out of their butt and buy quality superstars. That's what we need. I agree with you, Abdul. Big up, Abdul, by the way. Appreciate you, man. I know you're new to the channel. I've seen you elsewhere, but appreciate you coming on here, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Please do this for me, guys. I've always asked for 50 likes. That's the minimum. If you could get me more. I'm over the moon for you. Honestly, I'm over the moon.
Instead, they were going to spend money on Mark Gay, so there's clearly a budget there for a centre back. Do we trust Kirkez enough at left back? I think he'll be okay. He's got the right manager to be okay. He played his best football under Andoni Iraola. So if any manager can get the best out of Kirkez, it's the manager that we've just employed. Just look at the midfield. What are the options? McAllister, who was awful last season. I told you, every time he puts on that Argentine, I've said this, when he puts on the Argentinian jersey, he turns into a different player.
He does.
And he's been a different player at the World Cup so far. He's been good for them. So McAllister should come back. He'll be tired, so he needs rest, but McAllister's there, Szoboszlai's there, Gravenberch is there, and they're the only three I trust. Endo's there, but he'll be sold. Curtis Jones, I think, could be let go to get funds to do other things.
We need Curtis Jones.
So you got three there.
Guys,
you're going to need...
I've got to be real, we need Curtis Jones at Liverpool Football Club. You know what I mean? We need a scouser there at least. I was the advocate saying enough is enough with Curtis Jones because he's not improving as a player. He's not a first team mainstay. But what I saw of him last season, you know, putting himself about for the football club's sake, I loved it. I really did. That's when I said, you know what, this guy actually cares about our football club. Maybe he was doing it for England reasons, but still, like he played as a right back majority of the season. You know what I mean? And whenever we needed someone in that midfield, he got there as well. But what you need is a person that can sell the city to the new players, that can sell the city to, you know, even the old players and all that stuff to make them stay at the football club. So, yeah. I think it'd be stupid of us to get rid of Curtis Jones. We need to fight to keep him, about any means necessary, in my opinion, as well. I think, you know, like if we get rid of him, yeah, it's a stupid move. I'm 100% convinced in that. One step forward, 20 steps back. I agree, bro. That's what we always do. The failure of getting Gahey has been costly, 100%, bro. Remember when I said, MK, at that time, we've got to be careful here, man. We needed a centre back and they failed again. And they did that with Fekir. They did that with Bellingham. Look at Bellingham, guys. That could have been our Steven Gerrard now. That could have been our Steven Gerrard. Look what we've done with him. Look what he's doing in the World Cup. Look what he does for Real Madrid. That should have been a Liverpool player. Tchouaméni, another one as well. These guys are not serious, man. These are the type of players you need at your football club. Fight to get them through the door. Why are you letting other teams bully you towards players? And Jurgen was in charge when those players were available as well. Come on. Honestly, guys. Well, what the fuck is going on here, man? Honestly.
Another three. I don't know what he does. Look, how much money do we have to spend?
Yeah,
I'm not
100%.
quite sure. The right-hand side, well, we have a fucking hole there. A gaping hole now that Mo Salah's gone.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what we do. Because the two players that we've been linked with, Diamonde we were linked with, he's obviously going to Paris Saint-Germain. And Barcola we've been heavily linked with, but he's the left side. So I'm not quite sure what you do. Does he go Florian Wirtz out on the right? Almost like you can float in that right/10 space. And then you go Barcola on the left. I think we'll sell Gakpo. Do you just say no to Barcola and give Rio and Gamo the keys to the kingdom? Don't know. And then up front, I mean,
as I said, Barcola, just get Barcola in. We will concentrate on Ryan in January. Let's do that right now. Oh man, someone, who was it that said it? Oh, I love you, bro, for saying that. What was it? MK. Oh, this could have been a possibility. The way Jurgen talked about Mbappe as well. Imagine Mbappe and Bellingham at the football club. Do you think Jurgen would be leaving? Hell fucking no. Jurgen will still be here, bro. Come on. Let's be serious, man. Let's be serious as a football club. We could have had this. We could have, when we was at the top, we could have had this, but they didn't fight enough to get that. Yeah, going on a plane ride, going around in circles. That's how we are. You remember what Jurgen said? We took Mbappe and his family on the plane. We was going around in circles. Does that remind you of something? Liverpool Football Club. We always go around in circles, come back to the same spot every single time. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I've got a headache. Oh, I'm dizzy. That's how it is. Go around in circles, man. Going around in circles. Freaking this season is going to be a struggle. I agree with you. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you, Trudon. It's hard for me to say that. Hey guys, Kirkes got married there. I saw that. He's going to be a different player and more focused player this season. You never walk alone. I agree with you, Abdul. You got to think about it. He's playing with his old manager now, Paul's. Now he's going to be that left back that was at Bournemouth that was bumming down the left hand side, putting crosses in the box. That's one thing we're going to miss from Robertson, guys. That threat of crosses. I hope, because I've seen Kirkers do that for Bournemouth. I hope he gets back to that. We need some crosses in the box where players can attack and all that stuff. Yeah, man. It's sad. It's really, really sad, man. Listen, get Barcola in. Pay that 150, whatever it is, euros, which is probably 120, something like that. Get him through the door. We play with this, play him on the right side like we did with Mane, and then in January transfer window, let's go and get Ryan. We're sorted. Bob's your uncle. Wings is sorted out. We've got all those players there. You got to be smart, man. You got to be smart, but we're not smart enough. We're dumb. We're absolutely dumb. That's the difference between us and other teams.
What do you do up front? Ekitike is injured until maybe January, February. And even then, with that kind of injury, you just don't know,
Four more likes.
Was it a torn Achilles? I mean, I pray to God he's young enough to overcome it, but you just don't know. Isak's proven to be a bit of a problem. Like, I was watching Isak at the World Cup, and I was like, trying to remind myself that 12 months ago, I said this guy's one of the best strikers in the world.
Yep, all of us.
He looked flat at the World Cup as well. Maybe he just needs time, but I thought the World Cup could be good for him. It could be a good pre-season, a good kickstart, but nothing really. So look, Andoni Iraola's got his work cut out. Manchester United are going busy in the transfer window. Yuri Tielemans has just come in. Chelsea will start to get busy under Xabi Alonso. Arteta will start to add names to his squad as well. Expect to see a few players go. Trossard, Martinelli.
Scary time.
And by the way, they'll be in for Barcola as well. And if they go for Barcola and we go for Barcola, they'll get him over us. London is a big pool. It's a massive, massive pool. Arteta's much more well-known than Andoni Iraola. So, yeah, there's a bit of an issue there, and they're champions.
Crazy, isn't it?
So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting season. I have faith in Andoni. But even if we don't get what we want this season, which is ultimately a trophy.
It's so sad, isn't it? Like, Abdul, like, big, bad Liverpool, 20-time champions, 6-time European champions, can't even pull players over Arsenal. It really beggars belief. I don't care about Liverpool. Liverpool is a beautiful city. If you haven't been there recently, I think you're missing out. London is a shithole. I am a Londoner, through and through. Since the 80s, I lived there. Since a baby, I lived there. It's a shithole. It's a crackhead den. It's a crack den now. All crackheads everywhere. You know what I mean? You don't just see crackheads on YouTube. You see zombies walking down the streets of London nowadays, man. I thought zombies were from movies. Zombies actually exist. It's so sad. It is so sad what you see in London now. So London is not the biggest attractions, even in Oxford Street. Have you guys been to Oxford Street recently? There's more shutters than shops. What are we doing here? Come on, man. Have you been to Liverpool? Listen, I want to move there myself. What are you talking about? Ah, man.
I think he's going to make us believe again. I think the football's going to be exciting. It's going to be very much Klopp in his first couple of seasons, which was just crazy. Right? Remember those first couple of seasons? It was crazy.
Vertical.
That is a big truck.
America's got big.
So yeah, look, I just have hope. Andoni knows we need players, but we've got some good ones as well, guys.
The living dead.
Szoboszlai
You're
is,
right, Hugo.
I think one of the best midfielders in the world. I think Florian Wirtz needs to grow a bit, but when he can and when he will develop, he'll be one of the best number 10s in the world. I still believe in Isak. I think young Rio Ngamo is going to surprise a lot of people. And any defence that has Big Virgin in it will always get my vote as being a decent defence. So I have hope. I have hope. Maybe not as much hope as I once had, but I still have hope. Peace and love.
Peace, man. Peace and love, bro. Peace and love. Guys, you know, it's been brilliant. I hope you enjoyed the show. I've just come in. I've come back. I'll be on Drifter's show at 5:30 if you guys are going to be there. We're meant to be Dean's at 4, but Dean, my brother, is going to a hospital. I'm sure he's listening to this. You know, we're all with you, brother. Hopefully you get good results in the hospital and all that stuff. You know, like, call me anytime you want, bro. I'm here for you anytime, bro. Yeah, guys, it's been a great show. I hope I read everybody's comments. I haven't left anybody out. Yeah, #FSG. That should be a new thing, man. That should be something we should be doing. Honestly, guys, get FSG out. The more we do that, the more they will listen, and the more they realize, you know, everybody's had enough. Trudon says, Matt and Callum said Fabinho better than Rodri. Don't know about that one. At the time he was, but I think Rodri got better as time went on. Yeah, I agree with you with Trudon. If you're talking about at the time when them two were playing at the same time, when Fabinho was on form and Rodri was doing the business for Man City, Fabinho was slightly better than him, to be fair, bro. He had more in his game. But as time went on, Rodri got better. I agree with you with that one, 100%. Brothers and sisters, I hope you enjoyed this. Please, I think I'm about 4 away from 50. Do that for me. Thank you for staying with me, man. I'm grateful, forever grateful for that. But I'll be back tomorrow, probably at 2. Hopefully we'll get something going, some news somewhere. I'll try to bring one person on or something like that with me so we could just discuss. I miss talking to someone rather than just talking to myself. But then again, I'll talk to the chat at the same time, so it's all right. Yeah. Appreciate you, honestly, guys. Do the likes and subscribe and all that good stuff as well. FSG wants 130 million for Barcola. What about Ibrahim? I don't know who that is. Mbaye. For 30 million, he's right wing, and then we have Rio on the left and Ibrahim on the right. What do you think, Fozi? I'll check him out. I don't know who that is, bro. I've got no idea who this Ibrahim is, bro. I have no idea. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I know who he is. He's a great player. He does a lot of things. I don't lie, bro. Let me check him out tonight when I'm at work, and I'll let you know tomorrow when I come back. 100%. Like, share, and subscribe, my peoples. And, I hope I read everybody's comments. You know what I mean? I'm not going to read all of it. It's too many, man. You guys are the best. Far too many fans are too high on Edwards and Hughes. Frank Carlo and I said Edwards wouldn't finish his contract. FSG out. Straight to the point, my brother. So, Scottish Bear, bro. Big up, man. Big up for that, bro. Big up. Fozi, well done for being brave enough to speak the truth and criticizing the pussies and fan base FSG. Yeah, listen, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and say we've got the greatest fans. We used to have the greatest fans. Now we've got fans that's coming to our football club. Because don't forget, we was here first. They've come into our gang and they made us into pussies. And I don't want to see that anymore. Sorry. Like, share, subscribe, my brothers and sisters. And I see, the poll says John Barnes is the winner in the poll, people. It's a close one, 51 to 49. I mean, that's how it says. So Salah and John Barnes, majority prefer John Barnes. Get little Tom on. I will try. I love to have it. I would love to have a little debate with little Tom. I would love to, yeah. You know what I mean? As long as he doesn't squirt around here, we'll be fine, you know what I'm saying? Just kidding, people. I love Tom. Squirty Tom. You know what I mean? Can't help himself. All right, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. John Barnes is the winner, people. See, I've convinced you guys. I have convinced you guys, man. John Barnes is the man. Take care, everybody.